In this video, I'm going to be giving you a preview in 2 games and providing a best bet in both NBA playoff games tonight. Game number 1, Orlando Magic at the Philadelphia 76ers. Game number 2, the Golden State Warriors travel to take on the Clippers in the nightcap tonight in the play-in tournament. So here we are, NBA postseason. This is the play-in tournament right now where the number 7 through 10 seeds are playing to determine who gets to face the number 1 and number 2 seeds in their respective conferences. Last night, we saw the Trailblazers clinch a playoff berth. They defeated the Phoenix Suns, and now they get to face the number 2 seed Spurs in their next round. The Charlotte Hornets in the Eastern Conference defeated Miami. I believe it went to overtime last night, if I remember correctly. And now they will face the winner of tonight's 76ers Magic game. Let's get to that game. 76ers Magic. The winner advances to the main bracket as a 7th seed and will play a best-of-7 series against the 2nd-seeded Boston Celtics. Let's first take a look at the 76ers. So in 2024-2025, they had huge expectations, and they crashed and burned. I think they had 24 wins or 26 wins last year. They entered this season with much lower expectations, and it was just marred by injuries. Yet here they are, the 76ers in the play-in tournament. Well done, considering he had Joel Embiid. He was lost for 44 games due to a variety of injuries, including the most recent surgery he had. He will be out for tonight's game against the Magic. So Paul George, he was limited to 37 games following a left knee surgery and a 25-game drug suspension. So the 76ers, low expectations, still managed to make the postseason, the play-in tournament, I should say, despite having a roster depleted and riddled with injuries. Tyrese Maxey is the most important player, obviously. With him, the 76ers are plus 2.3 net points per game towards winning. You have Paul George, who is now back. He's plus 1.7 net points per game. Joel Embiid, he's plus 2.1 net points per game, but again, he's out. They are, with all three together, George, Embiid, and Maxey, they are 11 and 10, the 76ers, when they're all on the floor together with a plus 1.6 point differential. So getting Embiid back is going to be critical for the 76ers. If they get past this game, they hope to have him in future rounds. Orlando Magic, disappointing season. Hopes were high in Orlando in the preseason, and the trade for Desmond Bane, that also brought some hopes. Unfortunately, Wagner has missed over half the season for the Magic. That has been critical for them. And now Wagner is back, and Anthony Black is also back. That's a tongue twister. So with both Wagner and Black back, the Magic are much, much better. And this is an Orlando team that's very resilient, right? They have 18 wins this season in games when they trail by 10 or more points. That's tied with the Cavaliers with the most in the NBA comeback wins by coming back from double-digit down. They are 1 and 2 against the spread against the 76ers, though, and 10 and 10, only 10 and 10 as road underdogs. So this game is going to come down to who's healthy and who plays well on both sides of the court. But I don't like the side in this game. Let's get you my first best bet. It's going to be on the under 224.5 points in the Orlando Magic 76ers game. I have 2 trends I would like to share with you that support the under. Number 1, Orlando finished the regular season with a 113-108 loss to the Celtics as 13-point favorites. That's significant because NBA playoff road underdogs coming off an upset loss as favorites in which they blew a double-digit lead are 22, 11, and 3 to the under, 67%, going under by an average margin of 5.8 points per game. Technical trend number 2 that supports the under. Orlando's season-ending loss is also relevant because the Magic are 28 and 10 to the under. That's 74%, coming off an upset loss as favorites, going under by an average margin of 6.1 points per game. I like the under 224.5 points. That's what the market value is right now. The market 224.5, 224. Depends on where you're shopping for the lines. Get the best line, obviously, under. By the way, if you're liking this video, please give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe and leave comments below. I want to know what your best bets are, who you like in tonight's games. I like to read your comments. Again, thumbs up, subscribe. I really appreciate it. Let's move on to game number 2, the nightcap between the Golden State Warriors and the Los Angeles Clippers. This is a do or die. It begins in the Western Conference as the 9th seed Clippers and the 10th seed Golden State Warriors face one another. Golden State, let's start with the Warriors. They finished the regular season at 37-45, and they've been firmly established as the number 10 seed for weeks, ending the regular season. No surprise there. Number 10 in the play-in tournament. They are without Jimmy Butler and a roster that has a lot of holes. It's been depleted with injuries, illnesses, you name it, it's happened. But they do have someone named Steph Curry. And Steph Curry, earlier this season, has shown that he has magic. He still has it left. In back-to-back games against the Spurs, he posted a plus 14.2 and plus 11.7 net points against the Spurs earlier this season. He's also been sidelined for 39 injuries. He's recently returned from a knee injury, so I think his limits will be going up. The problem is it's not going to be enough. I don't see them getting past this game. I like the Clippers somewhat on the side aspect of it. But Curry, how relevant is he? They're 24-19 with Curry, the Warriors. Without Curry this season, 13-26. Here's the problem from a technical standpoint. The Warriors, 2-10. Their last 2-8, their last 10 meetings with the Clippers, 2-8 against the spread, 20% the last 10 meetings with Los Angeles. Neither team has had success in the play-in. The Warriors are 1-3 their last 4 play-in games. The Clippers are 0-2 in play-in games. Let's talk about the Clippers for a minute. They started the season at 6-21. They have finished since December 10th. The Clippers have gone 36-19 straight up since December 10th. Key, Kawhi Leonard. He enters the game playing, averaging a career best in scoring at 27.9 points per game and 3-pointers made per contest at 2.6. He's having a phenomenal season. Here's the question mark. If the Clippers get by this game, which I think they will, against the Warriors, will Leonard stay healthy throughout the playoffs? He has only been available for 35 of 50 playoff games with the Clippers since he left Toronto. The issue with the Clippers from a long-term standpoint in the playoffs is the fact that management dumped talent at the trade deadline. That sent signals everywhere saying they don't believe this roster is it. This is not going to be the roster that takes them to the championship. So that is the issue from a long-term standpoint in the playoffs this season. I don't see the Clippers getting too far after advancing beyond this. Again, best bet number 2. Let me give it to you right now. It's going to be the under 222 points. I believe it's 222 at most books. I like the under in game number 2, and here's why. 2 technical trends. You're going to like these. Golden State ended the regular season off 3 straight losses where they gave up over 110 points in all 3 defeats. Those final scores are relevant because NBA playoff teams coming off back-to-back games in which they allowed 110 or more points are 104, 71, and 7 to the under, almost 60%, provided they are not underdogs by a certain number. And I can't share that, but that is a very strong trend to the under. Technical trend number 2, since 2000, NBA playoff home favorites of 2 or more points are 41, 32, and 1 to the under, 56.2% in game 1 of a series, provided that series game has a total greater than 220 points. That system is 41, 21, and 1 to the under, 59% since 2015, going under by an average of 3.3 points per game. I like the under in the nightcap. So, Oskeim Sports, Jeff Keim, my 2 best bets tonight. 2 free best bets go in the NBA playoffs. Game number 1, take the under the points in the first game between the 76ers and the Magic. On the nightcap, take the under between the Warriors and the Clippers. And remember, if you like this video, like this analysis, I would greatly appreciate a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that as well. Most importantly, I really want to read your comments. Let me know who you like in these games tonight, and we'll engage in the conversation later in the comment section. I look forward to seeing you next time here at Keim's Corner. I'm Jeff Keim, featured handicapper at WagerTalk.com. And of course, this is WagerTalk TV.